Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So we've had a rough last couple of days. We've got some pretty beat up guys in our party. In fact, everybody's a little bit beat up. But we have collected quite a bit of crowns for ourselves, and we're very, very near reaching the professional renown. I think we're like single digits away almost at this point. Oh no, we actually lost some. I'm not sure why. It must have been the job we did where we didn't get paid. I think that was 2 episodes ago. Because we were at 1,015 at one point, so we must have lost renown for stealing that sword or whatever, but we're pretty close. We're still within, I guess, within 60 now. Hopefully a couple jobs can get us there. But we've been in Jerstall for a while. I think we've done just about everything that we can do here. We've taken several jobs. Yeah, they don't have any more work for us. We do have a lot of level ups to take care of today, and then I think we're going to make our way... Well, we could go back to Halloween, but they don't have work for us yet. We're not professionals yet. So we could go through there to... Oh, Donnerswold is also a castle town, so that's not going to help us. Undheim would have work for us, so it may be worth going out there. But I do want to find ourselves an armorer as well, because we have all this money. I'd like to put it toward some better gear for our guys to make them more survivable. So let's jump into some level ups, and then we'll get moving. So first up we have Hildebert, who's actually level 5 already. It feels like he just joined us. And it's 17 days, I guess he's been here a while, but yeah, he's been pretty effective and a pretty welcome addition to the party. So let's see. Give him... You got a lot of health, man. I don't think you need any more for a while. I think I'm going to give him more resolve, and then 2 seems kind of lame, but I guess I'll give him 2 more melee skill. I'd like to give him more melee defense too, but I hate throwing 2s on stuff. And if I'm going to do it, I'd prefer to make his spear wall a little bit more effective, and so melee skill is what's going to be the biggest factor there. Alright, and then for his perk, I guess we'll give him Spear Mastery to even make that spear wall more effective. So basically what Spear Mastery does is, if you don't have this perk, once the enemy breaches the spear wall with one character, the other characters can move into your spear wall without taking attacks. This perk essentially lets you continue doing it until your next turn, so as long as that spear wall is up, you continue getting attacks, but you can't renew it once somebody's moved into your attack zone. So it basically keeps your spear wall from getting compromised as easily, which is really nice. And then every spear skill takes up 25 less fatigue, so that includes your spear wall. It's a really good perk for spear users. And I try to get that 4th, and then what we'll probably do from here is I like the idea of giving them maybe dodge, get everybody's melee defense a little bit better. Also, footwork isn't bad either, because that lets you move through enemy zones of control without taking attacks of opportunity. You can't leave them, but you can... Oh, no, you can leave them. Never mind. They must have changed that. They used to have a perk that let you sort of move through it as long as you didn't leave it. But this one will let you leave it, so that's actually even better. Yeah, there's plenty of good stuff in here. Maybe Brawny as well, but his fatigue's actually not too bad. As we get into better armor, that may change, but... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So there's Hildebert. Next we have Hans. Let's get his points allocated first. We'll go 3, 3, and -2 range defense. How do you get a negative range defense? It really doesn't matter. His shield's more than making up for it. I could give him HP, and that's not a bad idea. I think I will, because throwing like 1 point onto his melee skill is not really going to make a difference. And then we're going to go Shield Expert so that his shield protects him even better, and his shield is more durable. And then we'll get his throwing axes back out. Should probably do that for Bram as well. So Baldur leveled up. Let's take care of him. He's level 2 now. We'll go 4 and 2, and I think we'll probably throw... Let's put a 3 on his melee defense. He has taken some serious shots in his very short time with us. Only 5 days, and he's already got like one time where he was basically killed and then managed to survive somehow, and then another serious injury in the fractured elbow. We're gonna make him a student so that he levels up faster. And he'll probably be sitting out for a little while. I am going to borrow your helmet and your gear, though. You can keep the armor, because that needs to get patched up. So you're just going to sit out. I guess Max is going to swing back in there, because he is the only guy in our back line without a current severe injury. So we'll give him that setup. I don't have any better armor for him, unfortunately, so that leather's going to have to cut it. And right, so Oscar, one of our newer additions, our newest addition actually. Let's go 4 and 2. And I don't really think you need more hit points, but 2 and 1 is kind of wasteful, so I'm going to give you 4 more HP, even though I don't think that's the most pressing concern. We'll give him student so that he again levels up quicker. And Thomas, let's see. So he's actually level 6. We'll go 3 fatigue, 2 resolve, and I think we're gonna give him 4 more range skill. Giving him HP wouldn't be a bad idea though, especially down in the 50s. But these guys tend to not take very much damage, so if we can outsnipe the enemy archers, he should be fine for the most part. The question now though is what next perk to give him. Dodge wouldn't be a bad idea. It's going to add his initiative, which is actually very high at 78, to his melee and range defense, which is very low. And since he doesn't have a shield or very good armor, this would be a good alternative to working on his melee defense. So yeah, I'll do it. Although quick hands is a good idea for him as well, because he often needs to switch to his pike. But that doesn't help him if he's already dead. That's a tough call. And then, Polearm Mastery wouldn't be a terrible idea either, because he does often use the pike. But I think I'm going to go with Dodge for now. Again, none of those benefit him if he gets killed before it even matters. So, that looks to be just about all our level ups, I think. Yeah, that's all of them. So Max, hopefully you're good to go before we have to fight again. It's going to be a little while. We got a journey ahead of us. So let's stop in Hellerweir first. We'll go to Donnerswold from there, and then we'll push out west to Undheim. And actually, we're not going to stop in Donnerswold. I don't think they have anything for us. Unless, maybe we can see if the wine is worth selling there. It just keeps getting lower and lower. Look, what the hell. Oh man, I'm going to end up losing so much money on that. Oh well. Oh, I forgot to give somebody that helmet. Whoops. I don't see anything here that we need. We've been here recently too, so it's not like they should have anything new for us. But yeah, at least they have cheap ammunition. Well, relatively cheap. Alright, let's see. I'll give you the helmet since you are on the front lines. And then we will be on our way. Weaponsmith. Yeah, I don't bother with the weaponsmiths. Ooh, that's tempting though. But no, we can always loot them. Okay, so Donnerswold, we'll see if we can get any money for that wine. Or maybe they have some other stuff like tools that we need. But Undheim is going to be our ultimate destination here. Alright, so what do they got? Pretty much nothing. The tools are overpriced, so we'll be on our way. However, I will buy some grain because it's fairly inexpensive, and we do need food. Alright, so off to Undheim then. I guess I will cut here and see you guys when we arrive. Alright, here we are. And they, of course, do have some work for us, and they have an armor, which is exactly what we were looking for. Unfortunately, they don't have a very good selection. I wouldn't mind buying that. That's a very good suit of armor. But that basically prevents us from buying anything else. So this would be a more reasonable upgrade. Why is this better? That seems counterintuitive. This is like just a mail coat with a gambeson under it. This looks to be the same thing, but with like chainmail pauldrons as well. So I don't know why. I don't know. This looks like heavier armor to me. I guess it's shorter, covers less of your legs, but who's gonna hit you in the shins? Like really? We got good shields here as well, but this is very tempting. 210, that's almost like a 100-point upgrade from anything else that we have. You know what, we'll do it, because they have work here. Realistically, we could do the job. Depending on what it pays, we could come right back and buy this mail shirt, or at the very least, maybe 1 or 2 of these shields. So I think it's worth it. We'll snatch this, and then who is worthy of wearing it? That's the question. I think Hildebert, to be honest. He's in the most difficult position because on the flanks they typically get surrounded and attacked by multiple enemies at once. And he is the most veteran like spearman on our flank right now. I don't trust Oscar with it. Also, he's got pretty good defensive stats, and so I think that he could stay alive and not lose the armor, whereas I don't trust whoever's on this flank to necessarily do that. Moti would be a good option if he wasn't so beat up. And maybe down the line I'll give it to Moti since he is technically the more veteran character, but since he's going to be sitting out for a while, I think it falls to Hildebert. And that means that I get to cycle his chainmail into the rotation. I think we're going to give it to Bram because frankly Bram is our most lethal character. He's got 20 kills. I think Jacques close, but I don't think anybody else is anywhere near them. Actually 19 for Mieszko. 17 for Ike. He's one of our original 3, so it makes sense. Only 3 for Reiner. 22 for Thomas, never mind. Thomas coming in here with the most kills. Well, you're an archer, so you don't really count. At least not in terms of, like, frontline armor upgrades. That frees up another suit of chainmail. I think we're going to give that to Max. And I've got more leather that I don't really need. So that's looking pretty good for now. Yeah, everybody's got skirmishing weapons where they need them. We got all chainmail in the front again. Everybody in the back's got their skirmishing weapons out. So let's see what this job is. Hopefully it pays fairly well. 910, yeah, that's not too bad. We'll haggle a little bit. They're not going to budge. Deliver cargo to Ernst the Younger in Otterndorf. Of course, it's a travel mission. Of course it is. Let me think about it. Otterndorf is pretty far, if I recall. Yeah. Oh boy. That is quite the journey. I'm actually going to decline this. I do not want to head all the way down there. We're not joining part of a caravan or anything, so it's not like they're going to pay for our travel time either. So I'm kind of on my own with this one. And I'm not convinced that that amount of money is worth me heading to the complete opposite side of the map and having to figure out how to pay my guys, because you can't get more missions along the way. So every city that we stop in, we have to ignore any work that's there, and that's just not worth it to me. So I'm gonna skip that one. We're gonna head to Eichholz and see what they have. Hopefully they have work, because we're gonna be a bit short on cash when we get there. And again, that's a pretty long journey. The journey to Grubenfest is also pretty long, and they're not going to have work for us because that's a castle. So things could get a bit hairy here. It would really suck to lose some guys to not having enough money, but that actually really screwed us. That's like the worst job that they could have offered me right there. The way we go, what's our current daily pay? 224, so we have enough for about 2 days. And now we have enough for about 1. Okay. Apparently somebody got hung along the road. Nothing we can do about it. We also need tools. I just bought tools, but apparently we've been repairing a lot of stuff. Understandable, we've been using a lot of second-hand items. Oh, we're not going to get here in time. Oh, we did, just. Okay, and they do have a contract. We're going to have a pretty hard time declining this one. Like, we kind of have to do it, regardless of what it is. Wow, this wine is getting worse and worse by the day. You know what, I'm just going to sell it. We need the money right now. We're not going to make a profit on it, so... Oh well. Lesson learned. Alright, and you know what, we should snag some bandages since we have a little bit of cash now. Make sure everybody has bandages. Oscar does. Max does not. How did you end up without bandages? Everybody's got them, right? Because he's been with us for a while. Like a long time. He must have used his. Okay, we'll sort our inventory. So what is this job? They actually have some good stuff in the market there, so we'll probably come back and take a look once we have cash. Ooh, 950. We'll haggle that. Nope. More undead. Okay. The Elder Stone. That sounds pretty badass. This time, we are going to do this, but I am not going to grab any treasures that are there, because I don't want to lose any more renown. We were so close to getting up to professional, and had I known that we were going to take a 30-point renown hit for taking that sword, I wouldn't have done it. Especially since it's basically just an arming sword. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with that. Alright, so let's see. Hildebert, I'm actually going to give you the ancient sword that we picked up, because it's pretty good. It is, again, essentially an arming sword. 38 to 43 damage, so it's a little bit less, like 2 points less. But it's against armor, it's the same percentages. So it's effectively an arming sword, which is better than the short swords. Oscar, I'm just going to give you a short sword, man. I don't trust you. I don't trust you to stay alive. Jacques, I'm going to give you the arming sword, because you are a Templar. Xander, you just get the regular short sword, unfortunately. Alright. I'll keep the javelins out. But you guys, I guess we'll keep the ranged weapons out, just in case. But, actually, you know what? Yeah, no, we're good. We are good. So where's this place? Oh, wow, way the hell out there. Okay, off we go. So, we don't actually know what we're facing here. It could very well be brigands or something. I'm going to scout it out. We may have to fight this blind. But typically, if it's Ancient Dead, you'll see like a bronze sort of like, I don't know what to call it, like a standard. It's usually like an animal shape. It'll be like a dragon's head or something. They look like the, if you've ever played Total War Rome 2, it looks like the standards that the Celtic tribes wave around. Typically, you'll see that if it's an Ancient Dead mission, but this one doesn't have it, so I'm wondering if it could just be regular undead, it could be fallen heroes, it could be brigands, it could be orcs, it could even be goblins. Nope, it's Ancient Dead. Okay, so we are properly equipped. We don't really have an option to back out of this one. Many ancient... Oh, shit. We are so screwed. There's a few Necrosavants. Even one of these guys is enough to completely slaughter you. So... I guess we'll try it, but we are going to get absolutely butchered. I'm kind of wishing that it were anything other than Ancient Dead, because these Necrosavant guys, as you're probably going to see here, are just going to absolutely destroy us. We should probably fall back. This is pretty crap terrain. Like, I do not want to be fighting uphill. I don't think we'd be able to make it down here in time, though. Maybe, like, here? It's not a bad place to set up. Let's try it. We're going to shoot for, like, our front line right there. Alright, so we are completely hosed here. I don't know how they did it, but they managed to move from off the viewable part of the map to us and engage us, which is at least 4 tiles. And considering the elevation change, they should have been only able to move like 3 at most. So they managed to pin me, and my forces are completely scattered now. We are going to be fighting uphill, which is pretty much the worst thing that we could have done, and the fact that we're completely out of formation. We could end up losing our entire army here. So we might need to flee. I'm hesitant to do that, though, because we're going to take losses no matter what if we do that, whereas if we stand and fight, there might be a way that we can pull this out and complete the job. So as ill-advised as it might be, I think we're going to try to hold our ground here. Start throwing axes at whoever you can. Alright, keep your shields up, and boy are we hosed. The Necrosavants have not shown themselves yet, but they are probably going to jump back into this area and start attacking my archers from behind, because that's what they like to do. Oh, there's one of them. So they have like these Kopesh weapons, and they can teleport. So yeah, they're going to jump right in here, and they can realistically one-shot your characters. Also, any hit point damage that they do, they recover to their own health. So they are pretty freaking ridiculous. I don't know that they're resistant to range damage though, so it might be worth trying to snipe them. But yeah, so see, he just healed himself, and they do bleed damage. They're so fucking ridiculous. Like, it's, I don't know, they need to be balanced because they are too common in my opinion. Like, this was only a 2-skull mission, and somehow we got 2 of these guys. But yeah, it's ridiculous how tough these guys are. And there's really no like effective way to deal with them other than to just pour everything you have on them. But even then, they can pretty much outclass you. So, sort of, you know, if you ever run into these guys, it might be worth just getting the hell out of there. You, unfortunately, can't do anything other than move. So get to there. We'll have you hop there and then pike him on the next turn. Can you javelin him, maybe? No. Get that out, and you can't swing it. Damn it. I need you over here. Oh, you can't even move up there. Why not? Oh, there's a tree there. Crap. Well, you can attack him from there, so I guess just stand your ground. But we'll likely lose somebody before we kill even one of them. Thomas, get your pike out, and you can't attack, so that's unfortunate. Can't patch himself up either because he's engaged in melee. And these guys are just going to overwhelm us. We'll see if these 4 can hold the line while these guys deal with the Necrosavants, but casualties are going to be aplenty in this fight. You're hanging in there, that's good. I'm proud of you. This is risky as all hell, but one more hit could kill him. Nope. Yeah, I figured as much. The question now is, do we play this? Yeah, I think we do play it smart and we deal with the shields first. Even though I'm still convinced that they cheat in regards to their shields. And people keep trying to argue this with me. I don't know why, because it's on the wiki. You can look it up yourself. These auxiliaries do not have any shield perks. They don't have them. If you look them up on the wiki, no shield perks. Their shields are worse than the standard round shield. But for whatever reason, they are better in the hands of the AI. It could be the difficulty, but they are more difficult to destroy than they should be, given the stats. And so I don't know where that's coming from. Again, I think it's just the difficulty, but I don't know. I'd like to see what's going on under the hood there, because a lot of the things in this game are fairly transparent. So I'd like to know why that's happening, but, you know, again, it is what it is. Let's see, keep working on that guy. Yeah, so you're dead. Oh, you dodged one. Good for you, man. You're gonna get killed by him, though. Oh, how did you miss that? You're double bleeding, which, as we all know, is the worst kind. You can try to kill one of them, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think so. They're hard enough to hit when they don't have like a freaking terrain advantage on you. God damn. Get in there. We have to kill them. They're just going to teleport around and butcher us. Please. Oh my god. Alright, you're bleeding too. So, like, we're going to lose so many backline guys to these two. If not, like, our entire party here. That's too risky. Get that out. That'll help our guys stand their ground at least. Okay, can you shoot? No. What if you moved to there? 5%. Let's try it. Crap. They're getting through our shields. Our only hope was really for these guys to be able to hold their ground long enough for them to deal with the 2 Necrosavants, but we're not making much progress on that front, and we're not doing so well on this front either. Alright, there's another one dead. Keep your shield up because you're fighting uphill. Can't really afford to have you just swing away. So see, if you watch, you know, other videos of mine, when we're facing bandits and they have round shields, usually 2 swings from the hand axe is enough to destroy this shield. And those have 24 HP. These should only have 16. They only have 16 when you as a player use them. So they should go down in essentially 1.5 hits from the hand axe. And again, there's some discrepancy happening there where they seem to be better with the shields despite the fact that they have no perks and are inferior in shield skill. So again, I don't know where that's coming from. I think you guys have that. Let's get you helping out over here, because we are going to take some serious casualties. You're fleeing. Understandable. Where are you going to go? Okay, you're going to cut his head off probably. See, one-shotted his armor. Okay, apparently you're there. Did you just kill him in 1 hit? I think you did. Well, shit. No, that was Thomas. That was Thomas. Never mind. Okay, 2 off the shield there. I'm pretty happy about that. Can we please do some damage to this guy? He's so freaking close to death. But he keeps healing himself every time he hits us. Man. I need you there. Unfortunately, you can't really do anything. I guess do that. If he sticks around, we can attack him on the next turn. If he sticks around. We've already lost 2. So let's see. Who is the other? Because you're still alive. So we've lost... Oh, we've lost Ike and Thomas. So both of our primary archers are dead. Or at least, like, in a coma or whatever. They could come back. It's not likely, but it is possible. Can you finish him? Ah, so close. Alright, I need you over here. I need you to do something. All we need is like 1 solid hit on that guy, but we cannot get it. There we go. You're fleeing, and somehow you managed to get past him, which is pretty impressive, but he's going to chase you down. Yeah. See, the most bullshit thing about them, in my opinion, is that they can teleport and attack on the same turn. If they could only do 1 on the same turn, it wouldn't be as bad. But the fact that they can do both on the same turn just makes them ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, I think these guys need to be balanced. Because this is a 2-skull mission again. Like, this should not have been significantly more difficult than all the other 2-skull missions that we've been doing. And we've been doing a lot of them. And, you know, we take, like, maybe 1 casualty, or we've already taken 3. And we haven't even put a scratch on these guys. We did a little bit of damage to him, but he's already recovered it. I think he has more HP now than he did at the start of the fight. And we can't hit him, so I don't know what we're going to do. I'm trying to, like, corral him in and just keep pouring hits on him, but it's not really working, because obviously he can teleport. You're doing a pretty impressive job there, Hildebert. But we might have to retreat. We'll see. We're actually making pretty good headway on the skeletons. It's just, we had like, what, 6 or 7 guys fighting the Necrosavants, and so far it's 3-0 in their favor. Oh man, if you had hit him in the body, he would have been dead. Let's get you a little bit closer to your friends so that he doesn't snipe you, because that would be bad. Alright, cool. Go help out there. Oh, you can't. Too tired. Oh, so close. So close. They're starting to gas, which is bad. Getting too tired. And he's going to kill you. He's probably going to take out Alexander. Nope, he's going to go for Mieszko. 22-27. I mean, what choice do we have? We've actually made contact. I mean, that's better than we've been doing. Can you finish him, please? Oh my god. I don't think we're ever going to kill these guys. I probably should have just patched him up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mieszko, you should be proud. No, just try not to get your head taken off by this one. I'll give him Oscar as some bait. Alright, let's go for the kill there. Try to finish this one off. Alright, over here. Scoot in that way. There's only 2 of them left. We got 1 skeleton and 1 Necrosavant. But we've seen what they can do. So when they say just 1, it's not just 1. You are looking pretty rough, pal. Okay, can you maybe hit him? God damn, if we could just land some hits, we could kill these guys, but the fact that we keep missing. Like, even the 43s we miss. On the 20s and stuff, I get it, but like the 43s are the closest we're gonna get to like a gimme, and we are not taking advantage. Please just finish that guy off. Come on. Alright. So we'll start surrounding this guy as best we can anyways. Of course, you know, he can just teleport out of the way, but if we can sort of corral him in, at least wherever he jumps there will be several guys to engage him. That's really all we can do. Because he's going to do that. He's going to jump down here. He's going to cut your head off. And yeah. Come on, please land a hit. You can't attack. I guess he's up 2 levels. You have to go there, and that's risky as hell, but what choice do I have? Somebody finally hit him. Wow. He's not going to attack you, so there's really no reason to defend. He's going to attack you because you don't have a shield. So yeah, we'll just go after him, I guess. Guys are getting tired, though. They're not moving very well. He's doing a really good job of avoiding Bram. Because Bram could actually do some serious damage if he makes contact. Hildebert, what can you do for me? Oh, nice. I will take it. Alright, so he's going to jump out. Oh, he's going to go after Oscar. Okay. Interesting choice. He won't stick around very long, though, I imagine. Get your shield up just in case he goes after you again. And we're going to start moving this way. So I guess there's no recovering Reiner. But the other guys could potentially survive. They're not dead for sure until the battle's over. Oh, nice. Nicely done. Hildebert, get in there. We just want to give him a bunch of targets, basically, so he spreads his attacks out. If he... Hans, I might end up regretting that. You might end up regretting that, but... Let's see, who's he going to snipe? Oh, he's going to go after Xander. Why don't you wait? I'm going to figure out how to do this, because our two-handed weapons are playing to our disadvantage here. Because they require more AP to attack, so we can't move as much. Which is becoming a problem. 7 AP. Shoot, I should have had you patch yourself up. Come on, man. It's your life on the line here. Jacques, get in there. Hildebert, you can start moving that way too, but you're not going to get there before he teleports. Bram almost got there, but now he's gone. Okay, and Alexander, get in there as well. What are you going to do? Teleport? Yep. Ah, of course. That's why I'm trying to blob up, because he seems to basically just go after whoever's by themselves. Oh, so close. He's got 9 lives, though. Great. Let's have you wait, because you might be able to attack if Hildebert moves. Hildebert, I need you to go first. Let's get you up there. Oh, come on. Come on. Bram's too tired to move anymore. Hans, you're killing me. Let's see. Mieszko, if you move there, you can still attack. Oh my god. Okay. Oscar, get in there. Let's move you this way. I need to keep everybody close together. Like I was saying, the best thing that I can do is basically just keep everybody bunched up so that he teleports into a group of people. Oh man, you're lucky you didn't die. Well, I don't know what to really do here. Let's move you to there. Thank you. So all 4 of them died, unfortunately, including Ike, who was one of our original 3. The last of our original 3. Thomas, Max, and Reiner were also killed. Thomas being our best archer outside of Ike. Well, our best bowman, I guess, because he was a crossbowman. Max was one of our better frontline guys. Apparently Oscar lost an ear. Xander was cut in the neck. And then Reiner was our standard bearer. He was traumatized, or no, he was no, he wasn't greedy. He was disloyal, so he wasn't the best, but he was turning into an okay character, so it's unfortunate that he was killed. But of the 4 that were killed, he was probably the least concerning. We did recover one of their weapons, a Kopesh. And, I mean, these aren't particularly great weapons, but they sure use them effectively. We did get our bows back, and our crossbow. We got our standard back too, which is nice. We did lose a lot of armor there, though. I don't think that was worth it. I do not think that was worth it. Okay. Yeah, we got the Elder Stone. Maybe he'll pay us extra for basically sending so many men to our death, or to their deaths. Alright, so we're going to collect our pay. No, apparently no bonus for dealing with Necrosavants. But we are very, very much out of time, so I'm going to break off the episode here. In the next episode, we're going to focus primarily on getting our party back up to 12 plus guys, because we're down to 10 right now. We need a lot of archers, obviously. Our back line is completely devoid of archers at the moment. We've got, I think our front line is okay. We basically just need one of these guys to get healed up and slot in there. Anybody who has potential to be an archer is probably going to become one. At this point, Moti unfortunately lost an eye, so that kind of hurts his range skill. His depth perception is not so good anymore. But we'll take a look and see. We'll hire some people. And yeah, we'll try to recover from that. That was certainly not worth the pay. But you guys have now seen Necrosavants firsthand. I think I've mentioned them before, but we haven't actually fought them. Now you guys know. And again, I think they could use some real balancing, because they're kind of bullshit. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you. And I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.